I don't know how I always have to reshoot the video after I take it because it ends up turning out that I didn't film anything. So last time I gave the update, I was going to my aunt's and I got there, I spent a day or two there, and then my grandma came down. I rode back up with her to South Carolina to, just figure out the next steps and kind of relax a bit. She's talked to a lot of people and she's been great. She helped me a lot. But it turns out that there's really nothing I can do to get a visit before November. I kind of, as more of this process started kind of showing itself, I kind of thought that's what was going to end up having to happen. Right now, I'm actually in New York. I took a bus up here last night after we found out that I can only do the visit after November. I'm up here to get some documents. I need a couple of things to get a Georgia State driver's license. I also need to learn how to drive when I get back. I'm spending a week up here just because, it's my final week in New York. I'm going to try to say goodbye to everybody. I didn't really give a good goodbye the last time I left. So I'm going to say hey to a couple people, say goodbye to a couple people. I hate that this is all going to have to happen later than I wanted, or, than I was planning, and then I kept telling everybody. When I got to my aunt's, I had rode 550 miles, so I at least completed the 500-mile bike ride portion of the trip that I said I was going to. I still feel like I'm kind of, but doing what needs to be done to get the visit to happen. I was on the visitors list, actually. He'd always had me on there. In March, I got taken off, or they revoked that right for me to be a visitor. It's because I was a victim of the crime that he's in. They looked at that because, in March I got a picture. It was a picture of these buildings that are in an area that are really close to where I live. And all it said was, "What do you think of this picture, son?" I had been researching him, I think honestly right before I even got that picture. So that was just the first thing to pop up into my mind, holy crap, he's out. Texted my mom. She called the prison, asked them to, see if he was there. And after a while, it actually ended up, we realized that it was from my girlfriend's dad. It's funny to see how deciding to take a picture just could change a lot unintentionally. But I honestly, I don't know even if I was still on the list, if I would be able to have gotten in. He didn't have an address for me, and, I am an adult now. Gonna get my driver's license with a Georgia address that he already has, so I'm not going to be putting in my family in danger. We figured out how to do that. That's why I'm up here. I think I've said that already, getting some documents. And so I'm going to keep filming everything. I'm going to still try to see if I can get a camera in for the visit. I don't know how it's going to go. It seems they got, pretty strict rules, but I can definitely film before and after and, show my reaction after dealing with it. I'm going to take notes during the visit, just recount everything. Between then and now, I'm just going to keep filming, I guess talking to people, and, if anything changes, I'll film that. I'll keep updating you. I'm sorry that things did not, work out this way, and I'm realizing more and more, how much planning is key. There are definitely some things I could have done to make this easier, but there's a lot too that, it looks like was unavoidable anyways. I want to thank everyone for being with me through all this, and I hope y'all stay with me. Thank you, and talk to you later. Yo, my voice, I don't know.